One of the most severe problems we face is not that we don't know what to do to dramatically improve our lives, but that we can't get ourselves around to doing it. Every so often, when we sit down to actually do this thing, we experience this abject feeling of resistance and demotivation. How could our dream life look like if we set our aspirations into practice and actually get this thing done? Today, I have 4 mental strategies for you to get your shit done and realize your wildest dreams. I will make a chapter for each strategy, and in the description, you will have an overview of all sections to quickly find your way around. Let's start with the strategy that offers the most long-term value. Oftentimes, we'll experience a ton of stress when we fill our calendars to the brink and don't allow any space for ourselves, to relax, or just for contingencies. Obviously, there are times in our lives when we want to or feel like we have to work at full capacity, as efficient and as effective as possible. And that is totally okay. Extraordinary success never comes from a place of balance, but from putting all of our energy and time into one thing we care about. This balance and productivity are tools to propel ourselves forward, but they have to be followed by a period of rest. Otherwise, we'll sooner or later get overwhelmed and stressed out. Someone once said, stress is not the problem. The lack of recovery is. Luckily, there's an easy way to fix this problem. By not planning to do too much in too little time. Leave some blank spaces in your calendar. Reserve at least 1 evening a week and half a day on the weekend where you plan to do nothing. And don't worry about wasting your time. I'm sure you know exactly how some laborious tasks will always come up to keep you busy. And if not, just enjoy your rest. By doing so, you fill your batteries to perform at 100% during the rest of the week. And that feels so much better than being unmotivated, de-energized, tired, unfocused, and all over the place all the time. Again, don't plan to do too much in a short period of time. If it's already too late for that, try strategy number 2. Sometimes when we get overwhelmed by all the responsibilities, tasks, and plans ahead of us, we forget how far we've already come. Whenever you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, turn around and look at how far you've already come. Because at any given point in time, you are extremely likely to have already gone through harder or more stressful times than right now. Maybe you finished a school project on a tight deadline, got over a breakup that crushed you, dealt with family crisis, or pulled off something difficult you're really proud of. Now look at you. You've mastered all of that and so much more. Whatever you're dealing with right now is probably a piece of cake compared to what you've already achieved. You are a badass motherfucker. Nothing can stop you. So whenever you feel overwhelmed the next time, glance back on your past and sniff a bit of inspiration from what you've already accomplished. Strategy number 3. Being successful and accomplishing things isn't easy, but it's simple. You set the goal on what you badly want to attain, you construct a plan of what you need to do to get there, and then you just do it. So when you feel stuck at the last step, look back at why you started this. When you zoom out of the particular laborious task in front of you until you see the entire picture, you recognize that this tiny job may be necessary to get you one step closer to your goal. Reincarnate your emotional state you were in when you set that goal. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and feel the energy, motivation, passion, and determination you had when you set this goal. When you visualize why you decided to do this, the how and the actual doing often result from that. Remember your why. In case you can't remember any reason why you initially wanted this, and the other 3 strategies didn't work either, you may have to turn to strategy number 4. Sometimes in life, circumstances change. People change, you change, and with that, your plans and goals change. And that is totally legit. If you decided to study economics, and after half a semester you tried every imaginable motivational strategy, but you still can't get yourself around to learning how the stock market works, you may have to accept that it's not the right thing for you and pivot. You could try studying sports next semester. You still have a gazillion options to find something you enjoy. For some of us, this takes a lot of courage. It's not always easy to quit something everyone expected you to complete, but it's exactly what's necessary. Sometimes we just need to abandon things if they make us feel miserable or don't get us where we want to go. Don't be afraid to do so. Be courageous and take a leap into the unknown. Because saying no to one thing always means saying yes to something else that is more important and valuable for you. Now, I want you to treat this video like a toolkit. It's great to have heard about all these strategies once, but you will only get real value out of them if you actually use them. Therefore, I'd love you to come back to this video the next time you feel unmotivated to do something. Pick a strategy you like and set it into practice. It will make life so much easier and so much happier. I hope you can make use of at least one of these tools. I'm working on upcoming videos with even more practical strategies. So if you want to see them, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.